Why hello my little subjects, my name's KingWolfOwls and welcome back to Food Court. Today we're going to be reviewing Olipop. Olipop is a soda with fiber and prebiotics in it to help support your gut health. Does that mean it's healthy? Maybe not. I'm going to get into some of the specifics on the can here in a second. I've done a little bit of research on Olipop. Most of the reviews seem to agree that it is a much healthier alternative to traditional sodas. So if you're looking to replace soda in your diet or wean yourself off of soda, it is a better alternative than your normal sodas, but it's still soda. You drinking water is going to be a lot better for you in the long run than drinking pretty much anything like artificially flavored. You know what I'm saying? So we're not here to debate the health. We're here to rate the taste. So we are going to get into it a little bit, but that's not the main focus of the video. Olipop combines the classic soda you know and love with prebiotics, plant fiber, and botanicals to support your microbiome and digestive health. Finally, a refreshing soda that's actually good for you. Our old-fashioned root beer melds just the right mix of classic bite and creamy sweetness with the extracts of sweet birch, smooth vanilla bean, and real bird rock root. We'll be trying the root beer first. So yeah, it's a really nice packaging. I really like how simplistic the packaging is, and it does have the plant-powered microbiome approved thing on here. And then we're gonna compare this is just Faygo root beer. It's not the best root beer in the world, but it's cheap, and my local grocery store has Faygo, so it's cheap. I also have the cream soda here, and we're gonna compare the like nutrition facts. First off, super hard to read the nutrition facts on the Faygo can. So Faygo's got 130 calories, whereas Olipop has 35. Total fat, 0 on both. Sodium, you're looking at 35 milligrams for Faygo, 25 milligrams for Olipop, so a little less sodium. Total carbohydrates, 13 grams. You got 33 grams in the Faygo. Total sugars, here's the big part. Total sugars, 33 grams, including 33 added sugar. Whereas Olipop, 2 grams, 2 added. So, whole lot less sugar in the Olipop versus the traditional, like, Faygo. I don't have any other root beers in the house to compare and contrast with. I'm just comparing these ones and comparing the cream soda ones because I have root beer and cream soda in the house already. Protein, 0 grams. I don't know why they felt the need to put that on there. And then the Faygo says it has 40 milligrams of potassium. As far as the cream soda goes, 140 calories versus 40 calories. Total fat, 0. Sodium, 25 to 35. Carbs, 17 to 35. And then dietary fiber, 9 grams. Total sugars, 2 grams. Included 2 grams of added sugar. 35 grams, 35 grams of added sugar. Did I read the dietary fiber off of this? Dietary fiber, 9 grams. So 9 grams of dietary fiber in either of these. So the big thing with Olipop is it's supposed to be good for your gut health and be high in fiber, so it helps you poop good. Okay, so I'm not going to be drinking 8 of these. I have 8 different flavors to try. I'm not going to be drinking 8 of these in today. So I'm going to be recording this over the span of a week or two, where I drink 1 or 2 of them in a day. I'm going to drink the root beer one right now. Maybe later today I'll have the cream soda one with my dinner, and then we'll see where it goes from there. I have 8 different flavors. I didn't bring them all in here because they're already cold. My local grocery store had a tub with ice with a bunch of Olipops in it, and they were like, it's $2.99 per can. Oh, that's another thing. These were expensive. These are $3 a can, and I bought 8 of them. So that's why I'm making a video on them, is I spent way too much money to not do a review. So yeah, it was $3 for each of these. I got 8 of them, so it was like 25 bucks, a little more after. I think it was like after tax, it was like 26 something. So yeah, they're expensive. They're apparently not in a lot of stores, but we'll see if it's as healthy for you compared to other soda. There's the caveat. Maybe there'll be a groundswell of support for it somewhere where you can get into more stores. If it's good, if it sucks, then I don't care. We'll find out. I'm trying to think of the other. So I have root beer cream soda. There is classic cola, which has some caffeine in it. Cherry cola, which also has caffeine. Everything else is caffeine free. Banana cream, cherry soda. That's 4. What are the other 4? I don't remember what the other 4 are. There'll be surprises as we get through the video. So if I'm changing shirts or my hair's a little different or my beard's trimmed or anything, it's because I recorded that episode on a different date. Don't worry about it. We'll make cuts and you'll get your reviews. We're going to review each flavor, rank them, and then at the end, the final day, Future Wolf Owl, hello Future Wolf Owl, nice to see you. He will give you the overarching, like, how do I feel about Olipop? Did it help me poop? Was it, did they all taste wise kind of be better than the other stuff? So we're gonna start with root beer because I drink a lot of root beer. Like I said, I have Faygo in the house right now because it's cheap. I drink usually it's either Barks or Mug. I prefer Barks, but it's just Faygo's super cheap. My store does like 3 cases for $9, and I'll take that over getting the better root beer for more money. I say that as I hold this $3 can of root beer. But yeah, enough blabbering. You're here for the actual flavor review. Here we go. Oh no, I hope they're not all like that. It's very flat. It says a new kind of soda on here. This tastes like someone wanted to make a what's it called? What's it called? What's the brand? There's a brand of it. The sparkling waters. But it's not LaCroix. It's not what's it called? Ugly makes different sparkling waters that are supposed to be soda flavored. Like they have Dr. Ugly is supposed to taste like Dr. Pepper, and they have an Ugly that tastes like cherry cola. And they're not bad. This is more flavorful than Ugly is, I think. Like, but it doesn't taste, it's brown like root beer. I don't know if you can see that on the edge of the can. I don't want to pour it. Yeah, it's brown like root beer. It just doesn't have a lot of flavor. It's enough flavor that it's there, and I'm like, this isn't bad, but it's not enough where it's like, oh, that's root beer. Like if I poured this out in a glass and handed it to someone, I don't know if they would be able to tell it's root beer. Like, that's so weird. It's so insanely mild. It's almost like I'm drinking water, but there's that little bit of flavor there. I'm so confused. I mean, I'm not going to put it below a 5 because that would be negative. It's a scale of 1 to 10. We'll put it at a 6. We'll put it at a 6. I was going to be generous and say a 7 because it's not bad by any means. It just doesn't have much of a taste to it. It's crazy. Let me crack open this Faygo to make sure it's not me. Like I am a little stuffed up. I will give Olipop the benefit of the doubt because I am a little bit stuffed up still. Oh yeah, no, it's not me. it's not me. Absolutely not me. This doesn't have a ton of taste to it, but it's enough that it's okay. So we're giving it a 6 out of 10, okay? I would rank it higher if it had more flavor, because the flavor isn't bad, it's just barely there, which is super weird. Like I said, because of the fiber situation in this, I don't want to chug a bunch of these and then crap myself. I will say, while I was drinking this, I did notice that it had markers saying that it is vegan and paleo. so it is compatible with those diets if you're on those diets and trying to find a good alternative to your favorite sodas. So yeah, the root beer is going to get a 6 out of 10, and with all my blabbing out of the way, we're going to move on to the next soda. Alright, we're moving on to the cream soda. Also, for the rest of these, if I sound different, it's because my mic is down here and not up here, because it's too much effort to set up the box to raise this. I want to get an arm, put my mic on so I can raise it or lower it depending on what I'm recording. Also, lighting's a bit different. It's a lot darker outside now. And I also have a Faygo cream soda just for taste comparison's sake. Because with the root beer, that helped me a lot to be like, yes, this is definitely root beer, but the flavor's not there. I have also looked into Olipop since that first one, and a lot of the cans I saw online actually called it tonic on here instead of a new kind of soda. So I bet it's probably supposed to be more like a sparkling water than it is a soda in the first place. Oh! Ah! It's okay. My reaction will betray what I'm about to say. This is not bad cream soda. It's not my preferred type of cream soda. So when you get cream soda, you get clear cream soda and you have dark cream soda. Dark cream soda is usually a lot more syrupy in taste for my, like, that's the way I describe it. It tastes more like the syrup you put on a snow cone than it does a soda. Clear cream soda, Faygo is a clear cream soda, is a lot sweeter in the way that I like. It is clear though. I just accidentally poured some into my hand. I was trying to get some on the lip of the can. It is clear. It's clear, but it tastes a lot more like a dark cream soda. I was not expecting that taste. It's a very strong taste. It's not a bad taste. It's going to get a 6 out of 10, just like the root beer did. But that's only because it's not my preferred type of cream soda. If you prefer the darker cream sodas, you'll probably really like this, actually. This is super good if you like the more dark colored cream sodas over the clear cream sodas. I personally prefer clear cream soda, so I prefer Faygo over this. For the rest of these, I will not have a comparison can. I just had root beer and cream soda in the house already, and so I made them the first two I did because I had comparison can. So on to the next. It's very late at night. My wife is sleeping in the next room. I just got home from work, and I am getting ready to make dinner. But we're gonna have our Olipop for the night. It is the grape soda one. I chose grape soda next because the first two were disappointing, and I've never been disappointed by a grape soda. It's impossible to mess up a grape soda. The best part about grape soda is you can pick any brand you want. They taste exactly the same. You'll never get tricked by the, is Pepsi okay when you ask for Coke? If you're asking for a grape soda, it doesn't matter what grape soda they have. It tastes the same. So we're gonna hope the Olipop tastes the same. Let's get this, like, ASMR, like, can crack into the mic. Ignore the scabs on top of my head. I have zero clue how that's going to turn out on the microphone, but it's okay. Also, the scabs on top of my head, I have a really bad habit of scratching at bug bites and then picking the scabs. I know it's a childish habit, but it's a hard one to break. Anyway, into the Olipop. That's the best one yet. That one's getting a 9 out of 10. That's getting a 9 out of 10. It's got all the sweetness you want from a grape soda, but it's a little more so flavor-wise. Like I said, every grape soda tastes exactly the same. This tastes a little more like grape juice than grape soda, but it's still got a little carbonation because this is like a tonic water soda thing. That is super good. That is the best of the three. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I'm not giving it the 10 out of 10 because I'm hopeful something else is going to be better. But we're going to give this a 10, like a tenuous. Is tenuous the word? 9 out of 10. We may bump this up to a 10 out of 10 if everything else sucks. On to the next. Next one up we're doing is Vintage Cola. This one will, for me, let me point the mic towards me. This one for me will kind of confirm whether or not this is supposed to be more of a sparkling water or if it's supposed to be a cola. It does say a new kind of soda on the front of the can here. Can't really. No, it's fine. It says a new kind of soda there. So it's not soda per. Get into it. Oh, that absolutely, for me, confirms it. This is definitely supposed to be more of a sparkling water than it is a soda. This is so... It tastes unbelievably close to flat Pepsi. Which is... It's not completely flat. So here's my biggest issue with Olipop so far. This is actually pretty good. We're going to give it a 7 out of 10. Above the ones that I wasn't sure about, but not as high as that grape one. That grape one was really good. So... It's carbonated, but not nearly as carbonated as a soda would be. That makes sense. But it also, like, it's somewhere in a weird happy middle between, like, a LaCroix and a soda. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about, or else I just sound crazy. It's more like if you've ever accidentally drunken a flat pop that was also cold. What you're getting. And the taste is there with this. It's just carbonation wise it isn't fully there. I could sit down and drink this with a meal, but I'd rather have an actual cola, if that makes sense. With that being said, 7 out of 10. On to the next. Olipop number 5. Orange Squeeze. I'm hoping it's just an orange soda flavored. Everything I said about the grape soda, almost the same with orange soda. Oh, that's really pleasant. It doesn't really taste like orange soda that much. It tastes a little more like same with the grape soda. It tastes a little more juicy than it does soda-y. That's surprisingly pleasant. It's a little more on the Sunny D side than the orange soda side. If that's how helps you gauge the oranginess of this. We're gonna give that a 9 out of 10. Same as the grape soda. That's super, super pleasant. Alright, on to the next. Next up, we have the Cherry Cola. This is the other one with caffeine in it. I think, off the top of my head now, because it's been a few days in between the last one and this one, for me, IRL. This one and the Vintage Cola have caffeine. I think that's it out of the 8 I had at my store. Cherry Cola. Ooh, that's really heavy on the cherry flavoring. This tastes. It tastes like cherry, like flat cherry Pepsi, but it's heavier on the cherry, so it's more like if you were to mix like a cherry and a Pepsi, like Slurpee or slushy, whatever you call it from wherever you're from. If you were, or icy, or whatever you want to call it, if you were to mix those two, it's super sweet. I think I actually prefer this over the Vintage Cola. I'm gonna actually give this one an 8 out of 10. This one's actually really pleasant. Alright, on to the next. Next up is gonna be Cherry Vanilla. This is probably the one I was looking forward to the least. This Cherry Vanilla is not one of my go-tos as far as flavoring in general goes. Bottoms up. Oh, not for me. It's nice and sweet. It's got that it's got that same like really strong cherry like the Cherry Cola did. The big issue for me is I don't like the flavor profile of cherry and vanilla together. Separate or in different things, lovely. This was like orange vanilla, like a dreamsicle, lovely. Cherry vanilla, we'll give it another sip. No, that's getting a 2 out of 10. I'm not giving it a 1 out of 10 because other people might like it. Random things are popping up on my computer. It's not getting a 1 out of 10 or a 0 out of 10. Just because I'm sure some people would like it, but cherry vanilla, absolutely not for me. That's a 2 out of 10 for me. No. Don't want it. So we only got one more try. So on to the next. Since I didn't care for that one, and I'm not going to drink the rest of it, we'll do the final one and final thoughts right now. This is banana cream. Now, I saved this one for last, because if anybody ever handed me a soda and said, this is banana cream flavored, I would look at them like they're insane. Bananas are delicious. Banana cream pie is delicious. I would never have it in liquid form. Personally, banana milk's pretty good, and I think that's probably the only banana liquid ever that I've tried is banana milk. So banana cream soda, I like cream soda. I don't think that's what they meant. I have simultaneously high and low hopes for this. So banana cream Olipop soda. Oh my god. Insanely awful. First off, the smell of banana hit me before the taste did. Like, I got it near my face and it smells like bad bananas. It literally tastes like liquid carbonated banana. Not a fan. It's like if you took like a peanut butter banana smoothie and then did something to it that you shouldn't have. Like, oh, I'm not even thinking of smoothies. I've had banana smoothies a million times. But yeah, dude, banana liquids are fine. It's just, this is gross. Oh, that's awful. That's so awful. That's getting another 2 out of 10, because I could see someone liking this. I could absolutely see someone liking this. Not for me at all. That's so bad. Alright, so that's 8 flavors out of the way. I think my favorites were the grape and orange. Those are super, super pleasant. I could see myself drinking those with meals instead of sodas, instead of having like my sugary drinks, or even sometimes like I'll do like a whiskey and Coke with dinner. I could see myself reaching for like a grape or a orange Olipop instead. All the other flavors, although they are good, I don't think they're good enough for me personally to replace my soda intake with them for any reasons other than health reasons. Flavor-wise, grape and orange were the only two where I'm like, I could stock my fridge with that and drink them every day and be fine with that. The vintage cola tasted like flat Coke, or flat Pepsi, specifically flat Pepsi, actually. The other flavors were just kind of okay. I didn't care for the cream soda too much. The root beer tasted almost like air. Olipop, flavor-wise, the strongest flavors have been the ones I didn't like. Like, this tastes a ton like banana, just in a bad liquid form. The cherry vanilla was cherry vanilla, I just don't like cherry vanilla. As far as the health benefits, I can't really range like if the extra fiber really did anything, because I have also changed my diet up recently to include more things with fiber in them anyway, so I don't know if this has done much to aid in that. But the less sugar and less sodium in them are a huge benefit for my new diet. So, pros and cons, Olipop might be worth it if you can find a flavor you enjoy. Also, they're a little pricey, so if you have the money, like with any health food or things that are advertising themselves as healthy, they're usually going to come with a higher price tag to begin with. So if you can afford Olipop and you want to use it to replace your existing like soda habit, find a flavor you like and stick with it, because you could drink one of these a day to help aid in digestion, and it tastes good and it does the job. I personally would only really, out of the flavors I tried, they have more than the 8 flavors I tried. Out of the flavors I tried, the grape and orange ones would be the ones I could drink every day and be fine. These other flavors, not so much. I think it's really hit or miss. A lot of the flavors were good, but not good enough for me to be like, yeah, I'll drink that instead of just a plain Coca-Cola. Yeah, I'll drink that instead of a root beer. It all comes down to personal preference, and I think that while a couple of the Olipop flavors were good enough, the rest of them kind of fell flat, for lack of a better term. The other big thing with them is this is absolutely a sparkling water advertised as a soda. It's not nearly as carbonated as a soda. It leaves a lot of them feeling a little flat as far as the mouthfeel. So if you're going for a soda mouthfeel, if you're a texture person, then Olipop probably isn't for you. But if you don't really care about texture of the thing you're drinking, and you're like, as long as it's a little carbonated, I'm good, Olipop definitely for you. Like I said, find a flavor you enjoy, try it out for a couple days, see how you like it. I'll give Olipop as a whole an 8 out of 10 on the KingWolfOwl this is a cool thing scale, just because it does have those little bit of health benefits, and the flavors aren't bad, it's just they're not as good as what you would buy, like the sugary, the super sugary sodas. All in all, thumbs up for Olipop. Will I be buying more? Probably of the orange or grape. Should you try it? If you need to start cutting sugar out of your diet, this is a good start. Need to add a little more fiber to your diet, this is a good start. So, with all that being said, enough of rambling from me, this has been Food Court. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Be good people, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!